Bleh. I don't know. It's just a nice sound to make when you ain't got shit to say. Okay, Parsec, you are very loud. You know, these games be trying to destroy your ears lately. Damn. That's a lot fucking better. God damn. Oh wait, let's look at the options again. Oh, give me that Project Justice immediately. Yes, yes. This is all I need. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. We're playing. We're playing. We're playing. This my shit. And they got all the characters. All right, so you see, you got Wild Daigo, right? You got D Hyo, regular Hyo's right here. So you got D Hyo right here. And then you got Mask Akira, she comes back. And then you got two Batsus. So here's the thing. This Batsu is actually this nigga. See him? Yeah. This Batsu, it happens when he finds out that this nigga has been this nigga the entire time. So yeah, just a little bit of backstory. And also, he's wild because of this nigga. And this is his sister. She plays the violin. I would say so. I wouldn't really compare the two, but you can say that. But yeah, that's Roberto. That's Shoma, of course. Edge. Yeah. Think of it as it's 3v3. Yo, one main character and two assists. Well, they're not even really like assists in the traditional sense. They just give you certain moves, and then I get to stop them if I want to. All right. Oh my god. Whoa. Yeah, you can switch after. Are we still waiting on Dion? You really, this nigga really got into the game. That's fucking crazy. Oh, you talking about the shit that the dude from the UK made? All right, so here's my thing, right? Because apparently there's like a lot of backlash that she's, regular. And I'm like, I think the statue looks nice for what it represents. Because, black women, they come in all different shapes and sizes. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, I got it. Nice. Oh, yeah, to do that, by the way, it's your light buttons or your heavy buttons together. I'm gonna just go random because I know all the cast. But no, so like yeah, as I was saying, like it's a regular motherfucking black woman on the street, and that's all it is. I don't think there's. I think there's beauty in simplicity. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's not no supermodel. It's not no. It's just a regular black woman with a t-shirt and some jeans. You know what I'm saying? I think she just represents the average common denominator, you know, person. Like, anyone can pretty much take inspiration from this. It just depends on your perspective. So that's what I think about it initially. But I wasn't tripping because it was like a super casual thing. It's a super casual thing. That's what it is. There's beauty in that. If you don't like it, then, say so. Okay. We have one in Ghana. Yeah, I killed you with an interview. Oh, what? This game is actually what? Oh man. Uh, remember when we used to have those? Games that were just fun. You didn't have to think about it. But nah, I mean, I see your perspective. Hmm. Yeah, I definitely see your point, but I feel like we do that a lot. You feeling what I'm saying? It may not be in the way of a statue, but you know, niggas be drawing more murals. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we've always honored our greats. At the same time, with that being said, though, because I'm not a naive nigga, you feeling what I'm saying? With that being said, um, I don't feel like I looked at it as a wasted opportunity per to say, because at the end of the day, it's up to interpretation. Like in the same way that you feel like it's a bit degrading because of who could have been put up there, somebody can look at that and be like, "Hey, that's me," in a weird way that you may probably never understand, but it still applies in this case. You know what I'm saying? It's weird like that. So it's funny because it's not like there's no right or wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's our interpretation. But I feel like at the end of the day, I mean, whether you like it or whether you hate it, a nigga made it. And I think that's what counts. Yeah. Even when we're on her side, we're wrong. Remember, you can use your buttons to stop that. Yeah, you press. It's the both light punch and light kick, both heavy punch and heavy kick. Oh damn! I got that chairperson. You in trouble now. Also, I just want to apologize to the viewers because we keep talking over this motherfucking topic because we're playing video games like a couple of plebs. So I apologize in advance, but this game is fun as fuck. So you're not gonna understand. And another thing too, shout out to black women. Even when we're wrong, we're still wrong. Even when we're right, we're still wrong. So shout out to y'all. That's funny. At that point, you just gotta let it rock. I saw that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What was the statement again? I'm sorry. What is the point? The point is to get that perspective. Because that's not because your perspective doesn't exist. Your perspective exists for a reason. You oppose another perspective for a reason. Wouldn't you want to hear why you oppose that perspective instead of just having a motherfucking ideology? Because we don't have ideologies for no reason. If I say that I love black women, that's not for no reason. There's a reason why I love black women. You feeling what I'm saying? Because maybe I've grown up around black women and I've seen many different types of black women, so I know how black women are. You got good ones and you got bad ones, and you got beautiful ones, and then you got facially challenged ones. But at the same time, like it's not beef. You feel what I'm saying? Like everybody exists as the way they are. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a certain ideology, I'm gonna hear you out on it and then decide for myself whether I agree or disagree based on what you told me. That's the point. You can't go. You're not allowed to go around your life just ignoring the shit that you really don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? If you have the privilege to do that, then fine. But think of people who are in countries where they disagree with the politics, and if they say so, they get killed. Just a matter of perspective. No. First of all, that word is being used out of context. Nah, black fatigue, bro. Black fatigue is a book written by a black woman, and then and then white people took the phrase and they used it for their own nefarious reason. You know what I'm saying? Because black fatigue was initially a observance of how the environment of racism, like black people are tired. You know what I'm saying? And this fatigue has kind of been passed down generation to generation on a biological, uh, you know what I'm saying? We literally inherited trauma, and part of that trauma makes us very impatient when it comes to things, or we notice that there's a elevated, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's kind of like not an elevated anxiousness, but like an elevated kind of sense of I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like this is bullshit. And that doesn't come from no that doesn't happen for no reason. It happened because we've lived in hostile territory. So now you have a situation in social media where people from the outside take certain phrases and morph them to the way that they want to. You know what I'm saying? Like the phrase woke. Like you remember when black folks used to say "stay woke." You feel what I'm saying? And it was just some shit. And like it was just another version of saying like, yeah, keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Just another reminder to, stay strong. But again, certain types of people take it. They make up whatever narrative that they want with it, and then that's the narrative because I'm white and I say so. I think it means this, so it means this. That's basically what happened with black fatigue. Damn, that was kind of hostile. Choke on it? Damn. Y'all be trying it.
Yo.
Gosh. Magic pixeled me.
Is this about the whole black fatigue thing? None, just logged in. Okay, I figured that. Um, catch me up because I don't know the full details on why that's suddenly a thing.
Damn, I gotta do it again. Fucking hell. Anyway, um, long story short, black fatigue is a word that the white people misinterpreted as, and they basically used it as their way of saying we're tired of black people. You know what I'm saying? At least the racist ones are. We're tired of black people, and I'm like, that's not what that means. You know what I'm saying? Um, what it really is, it's a book that was written by a black woman, and she was explaining about how, because of the environment of racism that black people had to live through, obviously they're going to develop, you know, uh, some traits that are passed down from generation to generation. And then they took it to mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of black people because black people are a nuisance to our society. And then now, you know what I'm saying? The black conservatives are using it as a way to kind of like air their grievances about black people. It's just one big clusterfuck of misunderstanding.
Oh, yeah. Nothing to really say to that except, you know, this is why it's important to know what certain shit means before you start yammering.
He's the final boss, so
What you playing?
Project Justice.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm actually on my PlayStation. Yeah, cause I thought we was doing rivals. I'm logged into Marvel Rivals right now, but I'm not in a match. So okay then. Um, but yeah, that's just yeah. I don't know what else to say to that one. You know, context is very important. There's nothing else I can think to add.
All right, we're done with that one. All right, sure. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, the situation with that is weird. Okay, so it's it's whole beef going on about, oh, she's keeping him from seeing their son or whatever. She's got the restraining order claiming that he's, put his hands on her, this, this, that, and the third. There's a slew of people who swear that she's lying, and Soldier Boy is, for whatever reason, threatening DDG, talking about he gonna, eat his ass for putting his hands on Haley, which I'm gonna say three things about that. First of all, I'm not saying he did or didn't do it. All I'm gonna say is this: I know how people lie about certain things. It's happened to me, and I was able to get through my situation because I had evidence. I had witnesses to corroborate the fact that the bitch that claimed I put hands on her, in fact, was the one who put hands on me. So I say that to say, unless we know for a fact XYZ happened, we get proof of, DDG doing this, that, and the third to her. Everyone shut the fuck up, especially Soldier Boy's dumbass. Because you don't know what type of dude DDG is. You don't know what he is and isn't capable of. You're threatening someone you don't goddamn know. About a situation that ain't got nothing to do with you. Shut your goofy ass up.
Well, damn, nigga.
Just
Crank that Soldier Boy.
why? He need to crank himself out of other people's fucking business. People have died like that, man. Getting involved in situations that ain't got shit to do with them. Don't be a statistic, bro. You don't know what type of person DDG is. And I'm leave it at that. Like I said, we don't even know if homeboy even did what he's being accused of in the first place to be threatening him. But yeah, that's all I got to say about that one.
Nigga, bruh. It's every day it's another motherfucking situation that we don't know about escalating right before our very eyes because two people is part of their lives is part of the public domain. So this is what I'm gonna say. At first I was rooting for these two. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yeah, because people like, bro, people talk a lot of shit about DDG. You feel what I'm saying? People talk a lot of shit about that name. Ever since he started doing YouTube, people talk a lot of shit about him. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was rooting for them in the sense that, okay, DDG has finally now established himself to the point where one of the most recognizable rising stars in recent history is having a child with this man. You know what I'm saying? So I genuinely wanted them to win, but now I'm hearing that she's on some shit and he's on some shit and he's doing this and she's doing that. I'm like, bro, at this point, y'all trying to play this media game of, oh, he ain't shit, she ain't shit. And then when real life situations happen in which there's nuance and there's a lot of shit being said that we just don't have prior knowledge to, you feel what I'm saying? Now, this is where we're at. So this is what I'm going to say. I don't know whether DDG did it or not, but you know what I'm saying? Even that alone is a serious motherfucking accusation. So, I'll just wait to see what the facts say at the end of the day. And at the same time, I also acknowledge the fact that something did happen to Halle in the course of that relationship. Whatever it is, if it is physical assault and shit like that, then you know what I'm saying? I just want there to be a proper response. Whether, you know what I'm saying, the dude got to get some counseling, whether she got to go get some counseling, whether You know what I'm saying? It's kind of similar to that whole Chris Brown Rihanna situation where both of them were kind of doing fucked up shit to each other, but we've let the popular narrative be that, oh, Chris Brown was the sole aggressor into this entire thing, and then the fact came out is that they were both on some fuck shit. So I don't want it to be that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be this thing where, you know what I'm saying, one side has the popular narrative, and then we come to find out that both of them was on some bullshit the entire time. So I'm gonna wait.
That's what it's starting to look like to me. But yeah. Oh, that was smooth.
So who's the real Little Mermaid in this situation? Nah, so all right. So there was a statement made by the bodyguard of one of Megan's friends saying that she is the one that shot Megan in the foot, and he kept quiet to protect her. So it wasn't Tori doing the shooting, it was somebody else doing the shooting. But keep in mind, and I keep having to remind people, Tory Lanez is not in jail for shooting Megan Thee Stallion.
He's
Tory
in
Lanez
prison for
is in
having that
jail
gun.
for having a gun, and he's not a U.S. citizen. He's from Canada. You hear me? Damn. Fuck.
shit.
Yo,
It's always some silly shit.
Wow.
come here.
Somebody, hey, maybe a op might be there. You don't know. Somebody.
The nigga he pistol whipped.
Aha! I stopped it.
Well,
In any case, you said y'all were playing Project Justice.
Yeah.
Shit.
As a matter of fact, she was trying to protect him. She literally said it in multiple occasions. She was initially trying to protect the nigga.
Right. She saved him from. She may have saved him from.
And even worse,
Getting accused of shooting her, but the possession charge is another story.
them niggas just dumb.
sit down.
This is why it's important to know the law. The the thing that had my curiosity is this whole thing about him getting stabbed up.
Yeah, 14 times.
A lot of that seems exaggerated, or is that just me?
That actually happened.
I mean the extent of his injuries, because it sound like it, um it sound like they just trying to get him out of there. Because I think
Nah, I think
emotion was moved to like have him removed from the prison once he healed from the stabbing and whatnot.
that's a reach.
Shit.
Exactly. I don't want that for him either.
Yeah, no one deserves that. This, regardless of what he did or didn't.
It'll-
Yeah, we just disassociate with a motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh, they want you to get hit by a truck and then ran over by the truck that just ran you over. That just hit you. Yeah, Ray, we here. You read my mind.
Shit.
This nigga read my mind just now. I was literally getting ready to say the same shit.
But then shit.
Down.
I saw that. I saw that shit. Nah, 6'6", the goddess. She was on that FBA shit, so I'm looking at her sideways. Just because you pretty doesn't have to mean you have to motherfucking fall for an internet cult. God damn it. I'm tired of internet Negroes sometimes. They fall for every single motherfucking grift in the book. Tired of you, and then they be, hey, I'm doing a retreat to Jamaica. It costs $3,000, everybody. Get the fuck out of here. In this program, I'll teach you how to live a soft life. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Y'all are weird. Hey, easy.
Like, why the fuck you gotta teach me that in the Bahamas? What are we going in the Bahamas for? Like, nigga, you could explain this shit in a Zoom meeting. This is a Zoom meeting, and you want to take me to Bahamas to lie to my face?
Hey. Sorry.
Hold on, I'm trying to remember myself. No, not really. Just that, for real. Megan has, kind of been quiet lately, but she's off doing her own shit. I just want her to be in good health because the industry really did have her fucked up. You feel me? No, that's why I love this girl, bro. She's smart. She's not like Asian doll. I love Asian doll, but she needs to shut the fuck up. I said the same shit. Yeah, no, I'm definitely proud of Megan for that one. I'm definitely proud of her for that. Damn, this was hold on. Let's talk wrestling real quick.
Yeah, because we were supposed to after WrestleMania, and we never got around to it.
Nah, we did. We did talk about WrestleMania. We definitely did, Dion. We definitely did.
Well, the aftermath thereof, I mean. Monday night beyond and such.
Nah, we did that too. Your memory is failing you, sir.
I'm old.
Don't
anyway.
ask me. You were wrong. Nigga, take accountability.
I wasn't denying that. I was just saying I'm old.
I just want you to say my bad.
I'm blaming it on my age. I'm old. Anyway.
He's sorry, y'all.
I'm sorry I'm old. Shit. Anyway.
Motherfucker. Anyway. So, what I wanted to talk about... What I want to talk about in wrestling is this, right? So right now, there's a lot of chatter that certain people, if they're not getting they shine. You feeling what I'm saying? First of all, what do you think of the name JC Mateo? Do you think it's gonna hurt him? Because I thought the name was fine. Yeah, but the thing people need to understand for WWE is that they ask you if you want to use your real name or not. The only thing is, if you want to use your real name, you got to give them rights to your real name. For example, John Cena, the name John Cena, WWE owns it. So, yeah. Cope. I can't take him seriously. I can't take it seriously. It's Cope. It's gotta be Cope. I'm like, oh my fuck. But my thing is, like, if you was gonna go by Adam Copeland, that was good. Like, going by Adam Copeland is fine and all, but my nigga, change the music. You didn't need to bring back your old music. That's Edge's theme song.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
I thought
If your name
WWE
is
had the
Cope,
rights to that too.
yeah. I mean, he bought it. He bought it. He bought the rights to the song because it's not WWE song.
I'm fucking around here on X-Men versus Street Fighter, by the way.
All right, after this one, we can play some CVS too.
Oof.
Yeah, actually, let's switch now. Yeah, Hideo Tommy was a good name. I like the name.
I don't know.
Yeah, you funny as shit.
Yeah. Indy is full on TNA though, right? Like,
This is gonna be a match to remember.
Nah, I'm fine with the name JC Mateo. I'm honestly fine with it. As for the direction they're going right now, they're still cooking. You know what I'm saying? Still plenty of it's Money in the Bank season. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really care about the men's Money in the Bank. I just want Naomi to win Money in the Bank. Please God. Because this is what I want to happen, right? I want either Bianca or Jade to be a champion so that Naomi can steal it from her. That's what I want. That's the main end goal that I want Naomi to be world champion, and one of those two is gonna give it to her.
This battle is about to explode.
it would definitely make more sense. And then Jade be the one to dethrone Naomi later down the line.
Oh God. Long gift and Juggernaut.
Oh yeah, two big bodies. This fight's gonna be fun.
Nice.
Not a fight, it's a war.
I'm
This battle is about to explode.
No.
Solo Sikoa's always had a personality. He just started off stoic.
Sometimes that's just what a motherfucker's personality is. But I think we can agree his mic skills weren't as good as they are now. So it makes sense for
What?
him to be like the
I,
silent enforcer when they did incorporate him into the bloodline.
He bought that?
I kind of don't think so. I think he's always had it. It just had to grow because he went from NXT to main roster fairly quickly. Bro, not only did he go from NXT to main roster, that nigga was part of the fucking bloodline
That
from
in of
NXT.
itself says tons.
Exact. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like he always had it in him. I just felt like the role that he had to play within the bloodline didn't really allow for him to go there. But the nigga always had it. You got to remember, this is the younger brother of Jimmy and Jay Uso. He's had it.
There's no way you grow up in that family and not have some form of talent for the craft of wrestling. Like something's wrong at this point. It's in your DNA.
I mean, not always. She actually says she doesn't want anything to do with wrestling.
Hmm. That don't necessarily mean it ain't in you somewhere, but you know.
Live and let die.
Hmm. All right then. Shit. I'm mad I let you motherfuckers hurt Wolverine that fucking much. Ugh.
Live and let die.
That's the point. You heard what he
Yes.
said, right?
He's out to ruin wrestling. Yes, and
He's giving you nothing. You get nothing. Those were his exact words. So enjoy nothing, Ray. Are you enjoying your nothing?
but but the but the thing is, by giving us nothing, he's giving us a hell of a lot.
Yes, bitch.
Motherfucker. Sit your ass down. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, our truth is supposed to be fighting him, so we'll see what happens. Nah, I'm satisfied.
Some may say that it was luck that helped this team to advance.
Um, I don't think it's worth the uproar that people have been making about it. It's it's ju- it's just the statue.
See, he just proved my point what I said earlier.
This battle is is about to explode.
Just play the game.
Okay, so I just recently reactivated my freaking Disney Plus subscription, right? If you haven't watched Agatha all along yet, Christ, I'm only partway into the series, but shit, this is some good shit. I like it. Watch it for yourself and make your own opinion. Personally, I like it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be recommending it.
Live and let die.
I gotta go on a post Endgame Marvel marathon because I kept up with a little bit of it, but yeah. No, I'm finished.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight. Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the match.
Easy 7 out of 10. See, you know what gets me about people who are so like hypercritical of superhero movies? Listen, your image of how a certain character is supposed to look and act and this, that, and the third is not necessarily going to line up with the creators of whatever the fuck you're watching. They're not always going to match. And some people need to just shut up and come to goddamn terms with that. Yes, there are times when they drastically differ from the source material and it results in, you know, some something shitty. Again, it's something I haven't seen for myself, so I can't judge. I've played part of it. The games themselves didn't really. It's not my style of shooter. I'll say that. Um, the thing that deterred me from wanting to see the movie was because Kevin Hart was in it. Mm. Well, I know he's a fan of the game and the character he's portraying, so
Yeah. All right.
shit. Okay,
About to explode.
bitch, ow, block that. I am over here. Why is Gambit giving me problems? Holy shit. I normally spank Gambit. That's the thing. At least here. Now in Marvel vs. Capcom, for some reason, I struggle against Gambit in that game. On X-Men versus Street Fighter, I normally thrash Gambit. Yeah.
I ain't got shit. Well, I'll say this: R.I.P. Sabu.
Oh, yes.
R.I.P. Sabu. Homicidal, suicide, homicidal, genocidal, suicidal, death-defying Sabu. R.I.P.
I was out of position. Fuck.
This battle is about to explode. They came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round.
Which collection is that? Oh, I'm planning on buying both Marvel vs. Capcom fighting collections. No, I didn't get it yet. I have the crossover collection with X-Men versus Street Fighter and such. No, that's the Marvel vs. Capcom fighting collection, arcade classics. That's the one I have.
No. Wait, wait.
Uh,
I primarily want the first one because it has the whole Darkstalker series.
Look at the expressions on their faces. You can see the intensity in their eyes. What? What an incredible cast of warriors gathered here. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Live and let die. Fight!
do you hear this music right now? Interesting.
This battle is about to explode. Fight!
How did that feel?
Now we meet.
Squash the bug.
Let's go alive.
Not for long. I'm playing Marvel superheroes. I'm Hulk and I'm fighting fucking Spider-Man. Oof.
This battle is about to explode. Fight!
He snatched me out of that?
What? Got a what?
So wait, yeah, that was my final thought. Yeah.
Go for broke. Fight!
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Haha.
Hey, who allowed them to join this tournament? They're way too strong.
Cadabra.
Got you.